Okay, good to go. Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday, back with some more Vampyr. This is part 5 now, so still got a while to go, but I know where this Cagden guy is we were looking for. Turns out he was where Thelma was, so let's go and see. I need to take a look at the map here. Hang on. So that'd be here. Nope, wait, that's not how you zoom in. It's this one, so I need to go in somewhere. Oh, well, you saw me already. Alright. Oh. So, some junk somewhere.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the Wet Boot Boys.
Oh boy. Right, where are we? Hello, you lot. So it's here, I believe. Hey, my dude, it's been a minute. How you been? So this is right. This is where Cagden is, I believe, from what I saw. Abandoned investment property. Oh, they always give me a box of pills. Oh, awesome! I'm gonna wait a while before I play that. Oh.
I have this thirst for it's locked.
Right, so we can't get in. I think I saw Sayu play it a little bit ago. And it looked alright. Oh. Well, there he is. Don't worry, I'll help you out in a minute. You always have to look around for stuff. Mr. Bates must stop for months. Cadigan Bates has explained. So has this guy been running for something? Well, I guess that's everything.
The damn strangers are attacking!
Don't worry, Cadigan, I'm gonna help you out.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Don't worry, it's just me, you're alright.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Oh, sweet. That's cool. Hello, Cadigan.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with
Okay, you
this bloody
didn't
fever,
have
they're
to
just
say that.
animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious,
Well, look who it is.
you'll be
Thank you
able
for
to
the follow,
avoid
love. I appreciate it.
savages.
Good old Twitter pal of mine. It's good to see you. Alright, so we're done with this. Are we done with this? Can we talk to him?
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay.
Safety.
Nope, we can't talk to him. Dang it! I guess we have to leave then. Is there anything in here worth taking? You didn't have to do that. Still very kind, no, thank you. No. Alright. Is that everything? Yes. Now we can get through. I don't need one, I've got enough blood. Alright. So we need to go look for... What's the name of the bloke again? I've forgotten his name. Is it Albert? The boy we were talking to yesterday? I forgot his name. Shows how good I am with names. Need to find him because he's been accepted into the Wet Boot Boys. I've got to remember where I'm going. Oh, not this way. Because that's where Thelma's mission was. Find someone who can read Braille. What's this? Promising... Who's... So those two are related somehow. I'll give it to Albert then. Which was the way I came in? Make it easier and go this way. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. Leave the skull alone. Actually, no, it's easier. Could I go that way before?
It's locked, all right.
No. So I have to get my way in there somehow.
I cannot enter.
That's Xiaoshun. It's not you I'm looking for.
When science fails you.
Do I give it to Ben or do I give it... I'll give it to Ben,
Good evening,
actually.
Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... Well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Some more cordial. I've already got some of that.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you
I'll
need
heal
any
him.
help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
There you go.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
No.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Let's see.
When science fails you, this elixir.
Oh, I need to get for Cadigan, don't I? That's he's by Crane somewhere. Oh, well, he's not here now. God dang it. Oh, it's right by the cemetery. Okay. Gonna have to remember where that is. Alright. Nowhere at all. Nope. Oh, we can talk to her again.
Hello again, miss.
She doesn't talk, she's a mute.
Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Hello, Camellia. How are you, partner?
Partner?
Come on, girl. Smile. Don't you know Dorothy and I have an agreement? We're on the same side. No? All right then, as you wish.
Well, we've got everything.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Oh, not the Econs again.
Stupid newborn!
Nope. So I need to go up. Hang on, what does this say? Let me look first. Quarantine, contagious disease. Okay, right.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone.
He's blind.
Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
Oh, it's one of those again. So this man has a migraine.
Wandering in this part of town.
It's locked.
Loretta. Oh, she's related to Swanborough. What does this say? Apology that you never read for your Russia site because of the cordials made him blind. I bet that's it.
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
That's just a theory.
As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God. I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me
Oh
see.
dear.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be
Oh,
glad if you could
God.
find the other pages.
Where would the other pages be?
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Yep.
Do you not appreciate your sister's
And I've got two of them now.
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me. And I believe she could say the same thing about me.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor
Hey,
Carell
Matt.
in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed.
That's literally
how
this
I
guy.
envy you.
He can't see.
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
This guy has a migraine, but I don't have all of his stuff yet.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Well, me. So now what? I need to find all of the pages. Oh, we have an Econ. Hello.
You're bleeding.
Oh. Where the heck did he go? Ah, no. Oh, just a bunch of shillings. I swear I can hear skulls somewhere. Is that the way we just come from, or was it this way?
Best stay back, sir.
Oh, now we're in the cemetery. No. Oh, new hideout. No point in going to bed yet. Which one am I carrying? Is it this one? Or is it this one? I don't know. Oh, it's either one or the other. Well, that's bloody helpful. I've been wasting all my stuff on it. Recycle to get glass vials. If I upgrade this, what do I need? Good handle parts. I probably won't get any of those. Nope. Nope. Nah. I need to, just in case. A lot of people can be fatigued. Here's some coals. A lot of people are fatigued, so I'm going to need some of that. Alright. I guess that's everything. But now where am I? Oh. Oh, that's where I just came from. Alright. Where's the woman? No, not that. I need to find that Swanborough woman. Clayton's anemic, which doesn't help, but I'll need to cure him.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Need to figure out how to get down there.
Would you like me to revive you?
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No, I haven't.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss.
Some of these people have really high levels for mesmerization, which sucks. You're weird. I don't like you. Oh, where the bloody hell is she? I've lost where I am. You.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Colleague?
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor for your snake oil.
Oh, but to pay for it is part of the process, Doctor. If it were free, they wouldn't believe in it.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
I know how guilt feels between a brother and sister. Are you sure you're not trying to ease your own remorse?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion. And the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
So I've done all that.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
I don't particularly want to talk to the scammy lady, but never mind. Right, that's everything. Clay's dead, Delma's dead. I need to help. Those two are recovering. Is anyone else that's bad? Mason. Let's continue the story. I'll need to untrack that. Well, this ain't the right bloody way. Where am I going? What's down here? Oh, I know where this goes. Never mind. I'm going the way I'm not supposed to go.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Loretta. Oh, it's you. Let me take you. I bet he's got a hint somewhere because of the wet boot boys.
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Or not, because I didn't give him the paper. Now I need to go to Lady Ashbury's house. Easily avoided.
Turn around, sir. It's an eat! Filthy!
Nah. Let's go. Lady Ashbury wants to talk. Oh. It's this guy again. What's he want?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Leave me! Return to the shadows and never come back!
But the shadows are our home. And wherever you stand, my son, I stand beside you.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
What are you on about?
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
I don't think this guy's a puppet, though. Oh. So I went the wrong way then. Hello. What are you doing?
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
guys. Okay, can't go that way. This is her place, huh?
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Nice house though, isn't it?
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Hey guys,
Yes.
welcome.
Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late.
Thanks for dropping
Please,
in.
come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed.
Looks like an old castle or something.
A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my
I wouldn't
friends
call it
when
daily.
What is bothering you, my lady?
Didn't do it
Your
yesterday.
letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about
Feels
yourself.
like daily this week because
How have you been
I've changed
since we last met,
schedule
my
days.
friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady.
We didn't
Your
send
words
me.
have been most helpful
I went there on my
in these
own.
difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Oh yeah, that we know. That we know.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Do I have to?
I must say, your house is exquisite.
Well, what's
One of the
cutscenes going on? I'm
advantages
gonna
of
have a
living
drink.
forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours,
Did you
my
say
lady.
make-believe?
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence
Ascalon's
the
law, as
destiny of the
Fergal
Empire.
said.
Some believe they merely protect it.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information, and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Of course.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Interesting.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Dawson and Dawson.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Oh boy.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even.
I bet she will eventually.
I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire. But most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No. You will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries
no
alone,
more hospital visits.
and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support
All right, then.
and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good
Hey, my
news
dude,
in
how's it
these
going?
dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me
Sounds
you're
like
not
a
very
jerk.
keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the
I'm
natural
doing
order of
alright.
things.
A little tired.
Jonathan,
What about you?
promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
She got any collectibles in the house? I bet we can't go back in. Dang it. I want to see whether she's got anything. So we've got to go to the West End then. If I remember the map. Oh, we can go back in. I want to see whether she's got anything. I doubt it, but let's look anyway. Alright. Wait, so she went with her mother? Wait. That's pretty interesting. It's a nice house, though.
It's locked.
She's got two pianos. So Lord Redgrave did some of this. William Marshall, blah blah blah. Can we? Okay.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Ah!
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Concerning your investigation.
Yes?
Are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Goodbye.
Okay, so it's no hints then. Let's go. That one was from 1914 about a mother, so that would have been 4 years ago before this. That's interesting.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Ooh. There's blood down here.
He's dead! Shit! You'll pay for that!
Oh. Oh. Oh, the blood goes this way. Handprint. Oh dear.
Recognize him?
No. This one ain't on our list.
Oh, so the gods of Pre-Win looking again. Oh dear.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Certainly doesn't. I like it. I've already played this before, so... Where's all the blood gone? It leads here. Doris Fletcher in Madame Butterfly. Tragedy in Japan. Doris Fletcher again.
It's locked.
I know why we can't do much of this. I know what's going on. Well, we can do that later. Oh, one of those again. Alright. Oh. Well. Yeah, I do enjoy this game a lot.
It's locked, all right.
A new hideout's available. Where? Oh, do I have to go that way then? Alright. If we can't go through this way, we're gonna have to go that way. If we want to reach the Ascalon Club, we've got to go this way. I think. So this is from another Priven leader talking about Ichors. Seems pretty great. Okay. So you can go that way. And this leads back to Whitechapel. See? Handy. Oh god.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Oh yeah, he lives here. I forgot about that. There's a hideout. Oop. Hello. Oh, he's gone. A watery, brisk blood sample. Alright. Small bag of junk. Some more opium. Can't see. Oh. Codeine. And some more blood samples. Oh boy. Right, so where's this hideout at? Oh, someone needs help. Oh.
This is now my domain, young
Oh, alright. Okay. Bruh. Oh god. Hello.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all
You're
my
welcome.
gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
There's a couple of things in here. I hear you. Right. Oh, bloody hellfire. This must be it. The Reed's map. Oh. This is his parents' house. Well, his mum's house, I should say. I don't have enough. Alright. I'll go to bed. $2,700. Oh. Flood absorption. I'll give it a shot. Sleep time. Oh. Okay. It's gone up. Richard Nethercott, he's the poet. Okay. Milton and him are anemic. Right. Uh-oh. Merchants? Yep. And we get to meet our mum. There she is. This is from our dad then. When you receive this, you will be 35 and I'll be long gone. What? So he left.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
The butler's down here somewhere, right? Wait. Oh, damn it, I missed it. No. Where's the old letter? Oh, I lost it now. Well, never mind. It's going good. Thanks for stopping in. Where's the butler man? Where's he gone? Oh, there you are. Nope. Haven't played that.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me. Do you know anything about it, Avery?
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday, but you left for the war, and the letter remained in his office until tonight.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did. Do you know why he left, Avery? Did he ever speak to you about his departure?
No, sir. Mr. Reed was not exactly forthcoming. Perhaps this letter will give you the information you require.
Let's talk to... Damn it, we can't do...
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate
I know they did the game
medical care?
Greedfall as well.
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so
I have that.
overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France.
After the war,
I think
Jonathan?
leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews.
No.
I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the
Yeah, we
funeral
know.
with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go.
No.
And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not
I
be
was
that
busy
empty.
fighting in a war.
But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
Yeah, start talking.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
I really don't know. I have always enjoyed seeing new horizons. Once the epidemic is over, it would be nice to leave London for a while.
I understand, Mr. Jonathan. But you have to realize that your mother needs you. Your next departure could break her heart.
Well, that's everything.
Goodbye,
Can we talk to
Avery.
Mum?
Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Oops. Where's Mum? She's upstairs. Yep. Oh God.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, but this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I
Oh,
miss my
dear.
grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
He's also dead.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames. And then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house.
I didn't know which
My
decision
life
to do there.
changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
Yeah,
A
that's
nightmare,
what that
yes.
was.
Mary was so angry. I walked back home
That
alone.
didn't happen at all.
If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know
Good
that's
question.
impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
She's... yeah.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy.
Eh?
Just look at you. As pale as my Mary.
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes, And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
Father seems to have left me some documents.
Don't know how to answer that.
Some sort of treasure hunt game. Do you know anything about them?
No, Johnny. But your father always loved to write these little games for you when you were a boy. Don't you remember?
Could Father have conceived some sort of final game for me before he left?
I really can't say, Johnny. Perhaps you should talk with Avery about that. He was your father's confidant, more than I.
I remember now. He used to post me these riddles, as though they were sent by a mysterious games master. I'd spend weeks trying to decipher them.
Your father was always so proud each time you found the answer. He was not just the serious doer banker everybody thought he was.
I was proud too.
He was a banker.
How could I forget that?
The important thing is that you remember it now. I'll tell your father the next time I see him. He'll be so happy.
Right.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise.
I've already used it.
Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
You think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I know I have failed you since I returned.
I didn't know which one
watched
to
you
put.
bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject, and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Okay, that's everything.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Mission time?
Mary?
She's going cuckoo caca. That's what's happening right now. Oh, all healthy in the West End now. Wait. Well, there was one, but she's dead. I killed her twice. Oh, Swansea has some more stuff for us. Well, you can go away.
I said one of them! Watch yourself! Fuck, it's fast!
Yep, I killed her in the last one. Hello. Goodbye.
Murdering You're made!
If you take a look at my clips, you'll see it on there somewhere about Mary, because I did them yesterday. Don't turn around, don't turn around. I want to try this blood sphere. Oop. I bet it's up here somewhere.
This is no place for a gentleman.
Oh, it's a sewer beast. How you doing? Where could it be? Am I gonna have to look this up? Oh, I don't wanna. Because she wanted us to. Plus it's a mission, so we don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to look this up, aren't I? Great. That looks like blood on the bench. I need to go here later, down that nice little hatch. I remember this.
Don't you know better? You're mine!
Oh, alright. I have to go down there later. Oh, more blood patches. And there's a hideout. Sweet. Nope. It's amazing what you can find in hideouts. Oh, not that again. Okay. Oh, sweet. Enhanced damage. Stun will help this time. This is probably the nicest looking hideout we've had. Oh god, I got stuck. Oh, thank you, rats. I need some blood.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Excuse me.
This is despicable.
I think I might have to look for this one. Oops. Wrong thing. Journey to the past. Because I don't know where it is. Come on. I need to look. I'm literally right next to it too. Right. Oh. Oh no. Is this it? No. I've completely lost. I'm completely lost. Where am I? No, it's in a little bit, but I don't... Okay, so I didn't go the right... Oh my god, it's a maze. Right. Here it is. Right. Secondly, I found this with me. You should probably have shown the first part to your sister. Nope, I haven't showed that to anybody.
I had almost forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke.
Where's the next one? In the hospital. Oh, that means I have to go all the way back. Huzzah. But you know what? I think I will do that. Because... Doesn't... Una Memento? I've sold the pillars. No, not you. Well, it could be you, because I need to go talk to Cagden. I'm not going the right way. I told you this place was like a maze. I don't particularly want to go to the Ascalon Club. Is there anyone around here?
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Oh no,
Good
this
evening,
is...
miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me.
This was the hint.
No, I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no.
But she's also called Ashbury.
Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yeah, my house is just over there.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
And her
Too much
mesmerization's pretty
selfishness
high.
and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if
After
that's
every
partly
boss, I
true,
believe it goes up.
may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by
And
the
I think I know which
selfish and
boss
filthy.
is next.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Yes, you should. I killed my own sister because of the hunger.
And I'm going to kill a heck of a lot more
There
people.
comes a time when a mortal is only seen as blood by a vampire. Whatever the bonds between them.
You can't be Wait. Good one, Dr. Reed. You almost got me.
Glad you found it amusing. But do keep my warning in mind.
I will, Dr. Reed. Thank you for your honesty. I appreciate it.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should
Yeah,
I
I
wait to
thought
the age
so.
of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really?
Isn't she the one that got trampled by a horse?
Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Somebody got trampled by a horse.
How are the locals
and
reacting?
Was a suffragette.
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire, in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How is it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother.
I wonder whether she named after someone specific.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage, just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways,
Right, when we're done talking to her, we
Instead
gotta
of throwing
save her
myself
friend.
under a horse like Emily Davison, I could
There we
just
go.
throw
I was
myself
right.
into your
But it wasn't.
Be careful what
Someone
you wish
did
for,
die
young
by
lady.
getting trampled by
I
a
could
horse.
gaze at you right now and then take you to a shady corner and have my way with you. And leave your carcass to the rats.
You wouldn't dare. My mother would know. She'd never forgive you.
How could she suspect me? Do you know how many vampires are lurking in the city tonight as we speak?
A lot.
Vampires were the worst.
And there's some in the house that you're right next to, so...
God. For one second I thought you actually... Excellent, Dr. Reed. Very convincing.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Right, I'll do this mission. it's Kimura. I heard someone then. Ah, free one.
The leech, boys! You're feeble!
It's this way, correct? That's where the hospital is.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
No, that hurt.
He's done for! Christ, he's dead! Over there!
I wonder whether it's in here, because this is also the hospital. It's very noisy. I guess so, because Dr. Swansea's still here. Well, see, it's all clean. It has to be around here somewhere then. It's not going to be in here.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
But let's just check anyway. Is it in my room? Nope. Well, I'll have to look for this one as well. Gosh darn it. Where could it be? Like, it has to be somewhere around the hospital. But where? Wait. Okay. What's this? Oh dear, hospital's full.
It's locked.
Where is it? I think I'm blind. Good, it's good. Thanks for dropping in. That's where I'm looking though, what do you mean? Have I gotta like... Well, it's not here apparently. Right. But I'm looking where it is. Oh, stop it. They come on. This is stupid. I'm right where it said it's supposed to be, but apparently not. Some people said they found it in different places. Yeah, so it spawns in a different place then? Well, there you go.
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon. About to be killed. Transformed.
Who's good and who ain't good? So he's anemic. Beatrice Goswick. We haven't talked to Beatrice in a while. Because I gave the letter to Mortimer. Where is she? Oh, hello Beatrice.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Your determination is laudable, but you are in a state of denial, Mrs. Goswick. Your son
ain't gonna buy you
has a very
anything.
strong death wish.
Believe
How dare you talk to a mother like that? Talk to me like that?
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful as this fatal end may be for you, you have to accept this is a possibility.
No, I'll never accept it. If my son was to die under your care, well, you have no idea what I'm capable of, Dr. Reed.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me.
He's suffering.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place. He couldn't.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
She's fatigued.
Do you require medical attention as
I'm
well,
gonna kill
Mrs.
this
Goswick?
bitch.
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Oh, we can't kill him. Crap.
Goodbye, Mrs. Gosway.
Are you fine, Mortimer? Are you okay? He's good.
Reads me like a book. Come now, we can handle this.
You're not needed.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Oops. I said I'd kill as many people as I could during this. So let's do it. I said there was going to be evil, didn't I? So...
All I wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
Oh well. Pretty cameo. Is it of his missus? Wait, nope. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, the district's already suffering. Who cares? Right, so... Newton is very... what's it called? I can't...
Good evening, Doctor.
Yes?
Please show me what
Do you have
to
some
sell.
stuff?
Of course. It's...
Oh, you have some more thingies. Alright. Do you have a gun? Or... Milton has a gun. We're gonna need a lot of this stuff. Because... making cures. Is there anyone else here that's not to use? Let's just go to Southwark and find this letter. Oh. No point in using that because everybody's dead. I just killed them.
Over there!
But not over here, I didn't. Oh. How are you dodging? What is actually down there? I don't think I've ever been down here. That mist is very helpful. Yeah, I thought I saw that, but I wasn't sure. Oh, that just leads all the way back down there then. Okay.
This
Hello.
one's mine! Want some of this?
Alright.
Take its head!
Never know what you can find around here. Howdy doody.
Leech spotted! Get your weapons ready! We found one! Over there! There's one of them.
Alright. How dare you? Hello, Booth. You murderer. Alright, Rufus.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter lately?
Well, I heard that Mr. Hampton has been very sick, but now he's better.
Yeah, thanks to me.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Alright. The letter is right at the very beginning. That's not the right... Nope, that's the right way. Time to go across this bridge again.
I have this thirst for blood.
You say it every time, Jonathan. What do you guys think of this game? Before playing it since the beginning of the month, I played it for a few years. Yeah, the combat does suck, but the thing, when I played this years ago, unfortunately, the combat was a bit stupid because you can tell that I'm not running anymore. I just have to walk. Because years ago when I played it, it would freeze on the combat if I ran away. So no more running. Okay. I remember this right at the very beginning. Wait, really? That was it?
I cannot enter.
That was not the end of the mission. Well, it was the end of the mission. There we go. That was not what I thought was going to happen. What's this? Oh, okay, good for the docks, but... No, I need to find people. No, press the wrong thing again. Where is he? Cagden Bates. I need to go find him. He was the man that we saved right at the very beginning of tonight's stream. Oh. Apparently he's a piece of garbage. The way that Jonathan runs is really stupid. Anyone else notice? Who sprints like this? Oh. Someone on the last stream said about his running, and it looks so ridiculous. Who's in this area? He's not really important. Where's this thing again? I know he was a former wet boot boy, but I don't... That's Stella.
Good evening, Mr. Woodbeat.
Good evening to you, my young doctor.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Unfortunately, yes. The spirit is willing, but the flesh, well, you know.
You should ask
Nobody
Sean
is
Hampton
immune
about
to
flesh.
disease. There's no need to be ashamed of that.
Last I saw him, he was
thank
eating
you,
some.
Doctor. Now maybe I'll live another day or two.
Or a couple of seconds. I need to prepare myself for the ending. Turn around. Thank you. Nothing to see here, Edwina. You can join your son now.
So my Andrew was right. Monsters exist. The guard will nail you down, Vampire. My son will kill you.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't need your hatchet. What was I doing before this? Oh yeah, going to... Back to Whitechapel. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Whitechapel is past the hospital. Come on, stamina, go back up. Thank you. So Cagden is by Demetrius's house. No, Darius. Darius Petrescu. I hear Scowl.
Beast! Blood!
Ow. Oh god. He didn't even see me. Here's some more Scowl. Ow. Oh, what about Chao Shun? She's not needed. But then again, I could use her at some point later. Cagden, where are you?
Peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
There he is, there's Cagden. Hello, Mr. Bates.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
How are conditions in Whitechapel at present?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not really.
Why am I not convinced?
Maybe it's because you lack faith. Being a skeptic must be useful for a man of science.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
Sir, I wish I had found you a few nights later than I did. Or maybe never at all. Death would have been a well-deserved punishment for your villainy.
Yeah, but you saved me, didn't you? And you do it again, because you're a decent chap. Just know I'm not.
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Oh, I don't know.
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see.
Modest or expensive?
And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
Of course you're not.
I don't approve of your actions, but I know very little about this borough, other than its reputation. There are always necessary evils.
A necessary evil. That's one way to think about it. Knew you had more smarts than all these immigrants.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
If I were entering into the world of street medicine, it would be on my terms and without such dubious associates as yourself, Mr. Bates.
So it's a no,
I really
then.
don't like this guy.
That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
True.
What is your business?
Oh shit!
I don't...
Wrong one. Thank
Tell
you.
me, what's your honest
Part of my
opinion
language.
of the increasing violence?
But this game does swear, so...
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Yeah, I don't like this dude. I did that, but I don't know where the braille notes are. That's the thing. Where is the location for this one? Okay. What time is it? Okay. So what I'll do is we've got Ben and Albert's not anything. Yeah, I want to kill the father. He's not high. Shoot, not high enough. We found everything for Xiao Shun. Darius. Dorothy's too, but she's the pillar, so there's no point. Let's see if I can find Richard again. Does he have any interesting... I'm not going the right way here. In all fairness, I don't know where I'm going. That's not the right way. This place is a goddamn maze.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
I don't know where I'm going.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Ah! Hate this bloody map. What about Harry? Where's Harry? We found everything for Barrett, but does he have anything to sell?
Cheap price. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then. Show me what you have.
Hang about. What do we need? Six good handle parts and some lead rod. Okay.
Fancy...
You never... Right then.
There's the springs. We have a lot of opium. Oh, we can sell these. No, not buy, I want to sell some things. Wait.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
What am I? I'm not doing the right thing here, but I can't mesmerize him.
Goodbye
Shit.
for now, Mr. Lewis.
That's annoying. I'm gonna get rid of Xiaoshun. But before I talk to... I don't know whether she has anything. No, you can sod off, Cagdon. I don't like you. Oh God.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
No.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
There's Xiaoshun.
Good evening, Xiaoshun.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reed. Not at all.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm gonna turn myself into a monster.
Why convince me to live if it was to kill me later? If it was a game, consider it a success, you cruel demon.
Yeah, huh? I'm guessing the white bouquet would have been for... We could kill Dorothy, but what's the point? And Clayton's a dick, and I don't like him. I'm not going the right way here.
A lot of people are talking about this.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to find Nithercott.
Can't you just look the other way this week?
No protection against malevolence and trickery.
And a sewer beast. Put the socials in the chat, folks, by the way, so if you want to follow me on those, feel free.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercourt.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Oh, bloody heck. This Clayton... What's his name? Oh, what's the name of the reporter now? Clayton? Yeah, that's the one. Does he have anything to say?
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Oh, so I need to... There's a thing that leads to the West End down here. But I've forgotten where it is. Wait.
People are talking about this Colossus.
Ah, here it is. I'll go and sort out... Not you. Yeah, that one. Oh, sod it. Oh, I know where this is. Never mind. Hello. Oh god. Which way do we go now? Oh, it's all healthy over here.
Die too in this war. Support the equality between men and women.
Who's this guy? Hello.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either.
Uh-oh.
War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for
Poor bloke.
I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
Oh?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
What does that mean?
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Warning leaflets. Oh, more vampire things. Oh. Hang about, Clarence.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No.
Can we look at
But I've published my
his
leaflets
eyes?
all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm
Can we
printing
see
the
his
truth.
eyes?
What do you mean you're
My
not
eyes,
alone?
not Clarence.
Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewyn. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep
Ichabod?
enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End.
I thought he said he
As
had
a doctor, maybe you
enough-
could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Among Us?
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, I'm your friend, so I'm not going to judge you. But think about your wife, your family. You're in pain, and you need help. I can help you.
I don't need a doctor, Jonathan. I need my best friend to trust me.
Yeah, hint failed. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Right, now we can save this Emily woman. Oh. Where does this go? Oh, it leads to the North Docks. Who's that coughing in the ear?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Oh.
Forgive me. With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
Is there anything to connect me to this?
I'm clearly missing something here.
Continue like this.
Let me take a look-see. Because I think I'm doing something wrong here. I must be doing something wrong. Where's it? I'm looking at it. Okay, so I can't go there yet then. Well, we can't go there yet.
We meet again, Mr. Kimura.
We need to get to mesmerize level 4. That's
Still visiting
crappy.
London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After
Never
your
mind.
captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
May I
Let's
ask
talk
you
to
what
this
you do
guy
for
and
a
then I'll
living,
end it
Mr.
here.
Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband.
Oh.
I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed.
Well,
I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Red Queen.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I dunno. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Did he fake his interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars aligned to a specific configuration.
Yes. Astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child,
I mean, it
my mother
is,
bought
yeah.
a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos. They remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
I'll just
Pegasus. It was the constellation my mother liked the most.
Memory's a strange thing. I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations. Yet I barely remember my own childhood.
Well, I found everything for him, but his mesmerize is 4.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Right, I think I'm gonna end it here, and then we'll go to the Ascalon Club next time. But thank you for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll be back Friday, which will be my last stream of the week. Can't do Sunday because I'm not here. So, yeah, oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Oh, it's the mission, isn't it? Okay. We can deal with you later, Mr. Crossley. But yeah, I'll be back Friday, like I said, doing last stream of the week, doing this. Probably kill a bunch more people and head to the Ascalon Club, which is right here. A bunch of vampires congregating and discussing bullcrap. But yeah, it's been a good stream today, which I thank everybody for stopping by to. Hopefully I'll see you on Friday evening. Until then, take care folks, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.